I've got my tea. And no makeup or anything like that. So if I do my picture-in-picture, don't be like scared of how completely disastrous I look. It is Friday and I don't feel like doing anything. So I'm just gonna work and paint and do all that happy stuff because that's what I feel like doing today. We're gonna put some of this stuff to the side for today because we have to. I don't really have a place yet for some of my work to go, but we're gonna kind of figure that out as we go. I do quite like how a couple of these are turning out. We'll talk about portfolios at some point, probably before May 30th. I'm trying to think of when the dates are for portfolio submission deadlines, and I think they're the 15th, but for post-secondary kidlets, if anybody is interested in that. I am going to wipe down this table because there's a lot of pastels and such kind of all over the place here. I should move my tea, which is the Bed of Roses from David's, and with a little bit of honey and lemon in it. I cannot help but get the Bon Jovi song stuck in my head every single time I pour myself a cup of tea, because it's just what happens when I pour myself this tea. And I don't sing it to you guys, but if you want to look up the song that gets stuck in my head every single time, it is Bed of Roses. And like literally every time. There's my paper towel. My daughters are putting away the duct tape today. I might make another one of those wallets here soon, but the as the duct tape was getting put away, it got kind of dumped. It didn't really get put away, it just got kind of placed. And I don't even know, we got a blank piece of paper here. That's what we got. And I might tear down my stuff eventually here, but you know what, we're gonna just... Oh, I was gonna wipe down the table first, wasn't I? Okay. Yeah, I was. That's right. It's going to be one of those kind of days where I'm just not feeling, oh wow, that really needs to be wiped down. Okay. Whew. We got a lot of charcoal dust sitting on here right now. Ugh. So let's give it a little wipe down. I don't know how many folks are following the Instagram and all that sort of stuff, but if you are, you will have seen our new classroom setup. Eugene has been working for like weeks now on getting our room kind of ready to go. I think he knew that he was going to be gone or something might happen, and so he kind of set it up beforehand. I should have a spray bottle down here. I don't have a spray bottle down here though, and so here we are. I'm just using multimedia paper this last little while, no watercolor paper or anything. I'm thinking I like this stuff more because of the texture that it gives me. Ooh, too much water. Alright, I like the stuff more because of the texture that it doesn't give me, I should actually say, because now that it's nice and smooth, the multimedia stuff is a nice smooth sort of texture. I don't have to worry so much about bumps happening when I don't want them to, if I want a nice smooth line, but it can still do a decent job of holding up my paints when I decide to use those, because I always fall back on my paint and I don't like just using my charcoals and stuff like that. I do want some nice vine charcoal for one of the projects that we're going to do here, because I love my vine charcoal. The really light stuff that moves around when you tell it to. Okay, we got no pastels floating around here, I hope. What do we got? Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Looks like we're set to place our paper. And I'm thinking today is a day to do, how's my board is stable, doesn't need to be tightened today. I'm thinking today will be a day of the first project I gave you, because I had a thought for it. The one about responding to current events and the situation that we found ourselves in. And sometimes you think of things like, art's funny that way, right? And music. You think of things for the creative aspect, and even writing, in your writing courses. You think of better arguments. Sometimes it's like when you're talking to somebody and you have something you should have said, but you don't think of it until afterwards, and it's kind of like that, right? With all the talk about when we're going to open things up and businesses getting back going. It's a nice thought, but sometimes that's when you think of the things that, how you responded before and what you were thinking of. So, we are going to just go ahead and do that response project right now because I had a thought about a composition idea that I wanted to try. And that's why we take the pastels off, because this all came off of that picture that I was working on yesterday, just from it being around it and placed on it. So, obviously it is a good thing that I am taking this set down. I didn't know that I had grabbed 3 pieces. I thought I had only grabbed 2, but here we are. Wondered why it was so thick. Let's get this thing set up a little bit, and let's get started. Do I want it there? No, you know what? I could probably put the other one at the bottom. Let's see now what we got. Let's close that water bottle before it spills everywhere. That's going to be the next thing, and maybe I'll even get some work done on the big painting that was behind me when we were starting on stuff. Okay, so we've got a skull, and okay, so it's fine. Skull, black and white. Okay, and images. I want a photo, so let's go photo. So the name Corona kind of comes from crown, so I'm going to do crowns of, okay, real. Here we are. Let's see what we got here. I don't want a drawing, I want a photo. Okay, so we want a photo. I'm going to plop that down here. I want an ice cream cone. Okay, so let's get the, who's got the pencils here? I don't really want to use pastels for this because pastels float. And I'm not really feeling the pastel vibe today, so I'm just going to get the old HB pencil out. And get, where's my sharpener? The golden sharpener is here. Don't worry, folks. We have our sharpener. If you're ever looking for one of these ones, I know you can order them on Amazon. I know a lot of folks are doing a lot of their shopping online these days. So, if that's one of you, the type of sharpener it is MR, I think. M&R. It's made in Germany. I like this one a little bit better than my Stettler ones, although it does have replacement blades. And I'm wondering if that means that at some point I'm going to decide I need new blades, probably. Okay, so we're gonna have skull here. Or should I have that smaller? Let's go life size. If you guys have lights, I do know that that's pretty loud. It's an instrumental, and I'm not sure if the instrumental will allow me to stay on. Okay, so this is where the corona is going to be. The crown is going to be here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know if we're going to stay black and white for this one. And what we're going to do, it's going to be a Let Them Eat Cake series. We're going to go here, we're going to go here, we're going to go here, and we're going to go there. We're not going to try and get this exactly the way that it's going to be in the long run, but we are going to go here. And, oh, you know what? Let's go with the classic ice cream cone. Let's go with, let's take a photo of that, and let's go close that. Probably going to want a little bit better shading on it, so find one that's a little bit better shadows, and we'll combine those a little bit. I like the detail on this one though. Okay, so let's go here. Take a photo of that with all my multiple tabs still open, and let's go with ice cream cone images. Do we want to go waffle or standard? I'm thinking standard images, but we'll kind of do it. I'm thinking that kind. So let's go with that one. Let's take that photo. Let's save photos. Go into my photos, and we're going to take that one and we're going to change it to black and white, just so that it's a little easier for Currie to manage quickly. Oh, dog's sign behind me. Noir, Silvertone, monochromatic. Let's go back to noir. Done. Okay, so we're going to go there. Unless, do we want a waffle cone? Maybe a waffle cone's the way to go. I think I should have gone a little bit smaller. Let's go waffle cone. Let's see what we got there. Okay. Okay, let's go back to our photos. Let's go to that one. Edit it to black and white. I think we're going to go monochromatic for this one because it's just a little bit better. Let's try that out. No, you know what? I think I like the other one better. Okay, maybe I will do it with charcoal. It's just a little bit faster for working with the areas. Okay, where are we at? It's an easy to grab charcoal. We're going to be stuck hunting. I don't really want to be hunting for charcoal. Ooh, more magic grabs, but where's my, okay, I've got my sharpeners here. Base charcoal, I have a chamois, I'll need that. Do I have some nice general I would like to use, if I can find it here. Okay, I've got white charcoal here. Conte charcoal, I got some of that stuff. You know what? If I just dig out a clean eraser, then I should be able to muck with it a little bit. I think I need to get a humidifier down here. Okay. And I did go into the school yesterday to see Jean and all those folks. So now this one's a little crisper. But do I want to keep it in black and white, or do I want to go ahead with the, do I want to make him all funky colored? That would be more fun, maybe. Well, let's just get it drawn in first and see what we like from there. I've been saying this can't just be my rough, right? Oh, I didn't get a picture of the virus thing yet, which I should do soon. Because that's why I'm thinking color. Like, most of them are like the reds and stuff like that. Some very beautiful colors. Some artists focus entirely on small, minute bits of the scientific world around us, and that is the focus of their study for years and years and years. One of the reasons I like the Magic Rubber Eraser are because it doesn't require that I actually erase things. It can move stuff for me. It doesn't just erase. Don't have a duster here, do I? Oh, we'll figure out the duster thing later. So let's just get all this stuff moved where I kind of want it to be-ish. And darken that section. won't worry too much about what's happening on the outside of him, because that stuff will be changed eventually. Probably with paint for the outside. Maybe I'll make that part like all bright and colorful. I don't know. Undecided at this point. Kind of liking the whole make a decision about that stuff later thing. Okay. And once we get everything kind of blanked in, that's when I'll go in and start my moving it all around thing. Okay, let's look up Corona. Okay, I think we should go over here like that. And then we will pull that back a little bit. I did get my workable fixative, but the fumes are incredibly strong, so what I'm thinking is that I might spray these outside. Well, I will spray them outside, but after. Just a bit of a pain, because push harder to get that pulled back, and might take the white paint and go in with this as well, just to get my white whites and my black blacks sorted. I do have some like charcoal pencils and stuff, but I have bad habits of getting fussy with things, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to just, or what I prefer to do is I prefer to just get moving, otherwise an hour and a half can drag on and all of a sudden I have done like next to nothing and I've just fussed like little spots. And some of the best advice that I ever got was, it came in the form of a critique where my most favorite and most critical teacher that I had in school, he said, "Call that a drawing?" And in his thick British accent, I went, huh. And at first I hated him for like a gabillion, well, the rest of that year anyway. But after a while, I sort of finally started to figure it out, and probably some of the best advice that he ever gave me was, like, honestly, it certainly wasn't a drawing. It was a piece of a drawing. It was a decent piece of drawing, but it was just a piece, right? So, better for Currie to, like, actually take the time to go through and work things a little bit more so that she actually has something complete to work with, even if it isn't where it will end up being eventually. We have that area might turn red eventually, or some ridiculously bright teal or fluorescent or something like that. Okay, so we're probably gonna go here. Where is my image for? Let's see, we got a good start on that. We'll go back in with the white and such later. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe some kind of a mix of I have the whites here, so we'll tape shut because I have a bad habit of spilling charcoal all over the insides of my bags. So let's pull that white chalk out too and see where we go from those, but we're not starting on that quite yet. Okay, should I flip it? Probably. Or at least go sideways. Okay, let's see, where's my clip? It's around. Alright, what are we looking for now? We are looking for not the ice cream cone, but let's go coronavirus images. Let's go here. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so we can go there. Oops. Done. Saved photos. Okay, fine. Okay, so we're gonna go there. And we want like a gray circle. So if we're gonna, let's just go here. here. How big is extra heavy? A little bit rounded and not on the top. I don't want more illustration type, but I suppose the crown would be fine if it's fluffy. And just add some gold spikes and stuff like that too. Maybe I'll actually use some gold foil for that. Don't know yet. Undecided still. Kind of haven't gotten the whole thing worked out yet, so. What do you got here? Oh, don't knock your tea over, Currie. Okay, maybe we'll just take that into place for a bit. I got some paw print tape over here. Hopefully that won't destroy it. This masking tape's not very good for actually holding things in place, so let's see what we got. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of grays in the background, so let's just shoot all that into stuff. The reds and such can happen afterwards. No, I might just grab my hairspray so that I can keep things where they want to be for now. Okay, so we gotta get that one moved around, that around, need. Hi, Erica. I'm doing pretty good, thanks, kiddo. How are you doing? Feeling better yet, or still feeling kind of bleh? I'm finally doing the first project since we started our little remote learning adventure. Ugh. Responding to current events. What was that? I think that's what I called it. Currently, they look like Doritos on his crown. On his ice cream crown. I'm not sure I want the coronavirus to look like Doritos, but, you know, we'll just go with it for now. And see if we can't get to a point where it looks a little bit more like a virus, but let's see what we can do. Okay, ice cream cone back. Kind of figured out where that's going, so let's just smudge those lines a little bit so we can be a little freer with it later on. And smush. Okay, and smush, so a little less Dorito-like. Aww. Well, hopefully you start feeling better soon. Maybe the nice weather from the weekend will help you out. I got a little tickle in my throat. I'm not great with spring. Sometimes the snow mold and all that jazz gets up in the air and starts making me all like sniffly and stuff, so when we used to do track meets, I'd be sneezing and sneezing out in the field for hours until my nose turned raw. It was gross, but that would be why I don't teach gym at all. My boss just sent out a funny video, it looks like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put some like gold on his crown. Here. Okay, where's my clip? There it is. Yeah, I'll just keep working my teeth. Yeah, every time I drink this tea, I get the Bon Jovi song in my head, and it's terrible. Okay, let's go back to where okay, let's take this picture though. A little bit better. Okay, there we are. It's got little yellow dots and stuff on it. Kind of sprinkles. Okay, let's see now. We got ice cream cone. Where's my cone? I have a cone in here. Where is it? You know, there might be a better photo though. No, let's just stick with that one for now. Okay, just darken it up a little bit. Do I want this to become a painting? Probably. Pink and red for the background. That's what we'll do. Candy sort of colors, but not. I want the cone to be fairly light. Oops. That part rolling. We'll work on the teeth in a little bit, I think. And then we'll get the drips going. We'll do the drips after. So this is where all my reds will go. Oh, and these are great for blending because they move stuff around just like you want them to if you're using a stomp, but they you can throw them in the wash and life is good. Okay, so let's do some pink in this background bit. Okay, where's my hair? I don't have a ruler. Okay, let's just use this then. And go. Gonna get black stuff all over my face, aren't I? Probably. Alright, so I'm just gonna use this as a guide. And that's where my red is gonna go. From there up, because the red will blend into the Corona burgundies. So yeah, finally getting around to making an example of how I'm feeling or how I felt when all this stuff started up in the news and everybody was like, what's gonna happen? We know that we have some pretty smart people out there in medicine and such, so there we go, ice cream. Do I want to put something in the shadows eventually? Possibly, but we're not going to do that quite yet because we don't need to. And let's just get this stuff out of the way. Clean that up a little bit. Blend it. Clean it and blend it. Clean it and blend it. I didn't really know what I wanted to draw either, so I just went with the assignments and I'll make an example. And I felt like drawing a skull a little bit, so here we are. Currie is making me a Corona ice cream cone. A Corona cone. Woohoo! A little dark, but whatever. It's Friday. Have a good cup of tea. Can't believe I'm drawing a Corona cone. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys actually miss my dark sense of humor, or it's a bit of a break from it, probably, in a lot of ways. Okay, so now I'm going to erase all that out. See if I can put the red in. I think. There we are. I'm going to get my hairspray so I can actually Chronicle. Oh my god. That might be worse than my means. Might actually be. Might be worse than, well, can anything really be worse than the means? Possibly not. Still life is always a good plan. I can't think of anything else strong. P.S. Observational work will always benefit you in the end. I cannot stress that enough, especially if you want to be in a field in the arts. You should always be working on your observational work. Should set up a still life and do my own, but I should really get the light fixed before I do that. Or at least prep it to the point that I can have a solid directional light down here. In the dark depths of my basement. Maybe that's why this is going so dark. Do I want to make it all bright and pretty now? Should we do that? Probably. Bright and pretty ice cream cone ready for summer. I am not ready for summer. Oh well. Okay, you know what? Let's just bring that back a little bit. Oh my god. Dark thoughts. But kind of enjoying it, so yeah, whatever. Dark humor has always gotten me through. Maybe I've been too isolated. Maybe that's my problem. There we are. Oops. Not quite where I wanted that line, but okay. That'll do. Maybe I should do a few desserts. Okay. We're ready to. The teeth should be drooping over top of the cone. That's what I think. I think I want the teeth to go over the cone. Okay, let's see. Oh, I should really take that other paper from underneath. It's gonna get destroyed if I don't. Stay. Good paper. Oh, why do I feel uneven? Why do I feel uneven? I feel uneven. Is it the same height? Ish. I think it's the same. No, it's not. I'm slanted to the left. You know, I could slant even more to the left and then you'd be able to see me better. Probably. Meh. Just leave it the way it is. And stop fiddling with that stuff. It feels a little elevator-ish for me right now. It's not feeling as nice as the first music was. But at the same time, I'm not getting booted, so maybe we'll just leave it and hope for a better song to come on next. Just blues, whatever blues, but... yeah, I'd kind of like to have like... Going with the red now. Maybe. We're at the half-hour mark, so if the underdrawing is done, that's not too bad for a day. And I might decide to go in with... Oh, please don't snap this. See, at least the charcoal holds up a little bit more to my aggressive kind of mess making, but still prefer the vine charcoal to this stuff. Let's just go here. Let's go up a little bit here because it should be up a little bit there, and up a little bit here because it should be up a little bit there. Because that should go on there-ish. Okay, and where are we at here? It's not really, yeah, I guess. A little bit of white here. I think we're just going to leave that part all black and white. It won't hold up though if I drop it on the floor. Oh, come on. Ah, yes, chalk. Doesn't even matter that it's like a thicker kind now. God, every time. Maybe that's why I like paint. Maybe. There we go. Pleased. Pleased. Okay, so there's the drips. We'll make those a little bit larger than life, I think. Where's my eraser at? Where's my eraser at? It's gotta be here someplace. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Here's my nice clean eraser. Alright. Now, what do we want? We want a little bit more outline in this guy up here, but we're going to do that afterwards too. I didn't want quite that much to get taken out of little crown nubbies, but here we are. Okay, so I'm just going to push that back in, push that in, push that in, and then we're going to bring that down here a little bit. They still look like nachos though. Okay, I don't know. Let's see, I think that has to go a little further down. Yeah, below the horizon line. Okay. There we go. Conical. Woohoo! Alright, well, that needs to go down a little bit too. And that's in the right place-ish, but that does need to go down a little bit more. Alright. Okay. And let's get those teeth in. Okay, so we got that part needs to go up a little bit. Alright. No, I want that to get pulled back a little bit now. Okay, and we probably have to do that with this now. speaker on the phone. Let's see what we're going to do next. Colors. Acrylic or what are we doing here? Yeah, for emails. Oh. Alright. With the skull. Maybe we'll go with the skull. Okay, so let's go here. Yeah, I think vanilla COVID. What am I going to use next? Maybe a watercolor, or what am I going to do? I don't know. What am I going to do? I should probably give myself new water though. Whatever I decide to do. And are we going to go with the watercolor? We can go with that. Alright, but how gross is that water right now? It's pretty gross. Did I just use up all my paper towel? Oh my gosh, of course I did. Alright. What am I going to dump my water then? Oh, I can just dump it into my coffee cup from yesterday. Didn't bring my coffee cup up yesterday because that would be far too organized and far too logical. So let's just pour a fresh cup of water from my paintbrush. And I can always go over with acrylics if I decide I don't like the watercolor right, but I can't do the same in reverse with watercolor on acrylics as easily, so let's just stick with something nice and bright red for the background. Okay? I'll dig out a lovely little bit of spray later on, and we'll just work with that. But for now, let's just fill in some background. No, I can always go darker, but it's a little hard to go lighter, so I think this is probably the best bet. If we just mark the colors in with the watercolor and then go in with acrylics later on if I want to, because that's kind of a commitment. I'm not sure I'm willing to commit quite yet to that. And just wash the charcoal around a little bit. Allow the red to seep into it. I don't quite do anything with that yet. I really like the idea of going with a pink on the base, but I'm not sure if green isn't the better choice here. Let's see what it ends up being. Oops. Whoopsies. Whoopsie boopsie. That would be a slight oversight. There we go. All fixed. And let's go over a little bit here, just so that it bleeds out later. I like the underdrawing showing stuff. I've always liked underdrawing to show in work, whether it's mine or somebody else's. I like knowing where something came from. Even all of its horrific mistakes and errors, I like to know about them. I like process, perhaps more than I like product. And for anybody who's been in my class, looking back, it's probably why I do things the way that I do. So just bear that in mind, because there's nothing you can really do to take who you are away from what you do each day. Even if I try to be objective and all that happy stuff, I'm still the type of painter that I am. I'm still the type of person that I am. So the fact that I like seeing process is probably what leads to a lot of the assignment types that we do in class and how we do them. FYI. That's why I'm not really into the crafts and stuff so much, because it's like, yeah, you made a neat product, but how did we get there? Or yeah, it was a pretty nice end destination, but what about all the stops we made along the way? Kind of like going on a trip every time you paint, right? If that makes sense. Hey, dog. Well, do you want me to move the bag that's on the couch so you can lay down in a comfier spot? Probably, hey? Okay, just give me a second. I'll just finish this spot here and then I'll shuffle that around for you a little bit. Okay, pink. And I'm going to use pastels to do that. Here, I guess I'm going to draw. Does it dry up? It is. It's not dry enough to run with the eraser yet, but it's dry enough that I can do this bit. And we'll clean up some of that watery stuff, or at least add to it. I'm going to stick with the vanilla ice cream. I think it would be best if I stuck with the vanilla. Just leave that on. Yep. Kind of semi-debating a nice little pattern to the tablecloth, but let's do that later. Let's do that another time. Right now we are just adding in that color. A little bit of white paint, but for this I will dive into dumping some acrylic down because the white will blend anyways, and I can always go over top of that if I go light enough. Currie. So this is me responding to events. A little late. I had to get in a little late, guys, so don't feel like you have to hand everything in right on time when I didn't make you a sample for the first little while. And I might make a half-year one later, but just kind of felt like drawing a skull today. I wanted to put it on nice pink tone, so, you know, you can go with it. Why not? Put a little bit over there. And just add a little bit of pink over here to the side. I'm liking the pink, so I'm going to just add a little bit. I'm going with the water in a little bit too. Oh, so where are we? Okay, come here. Oh, no, wet paper. Ugh. There we go, that's pretty close. All right. Aww. That's so awesome that you get to do that. See, that's part of the process, right? For healing especially. So when you can pour your emotions into what you're doing, it usually makes for a better experience. Probably gonna need that. Let's go in with the water first. Let's see what I put for that. Oh, that water's pretty grimy. Let's dump that. Get some fresh water going. Almost out of water in this bottle. Where's my wipes? A white that is dry. I do not want slow dry white. I want a fairly fast drying white. Let's see what I can go on. my hands before I start into this, but whatever. There we go. I'm not going to use a ton for now. I have tons of white anyways, so it's not like I'll need to run to Michael's or any of that sort of stuff right now. Oh, there's my brush. My brush is down here too, speaking of. Okay, let's just get this one down. Okay, too much paint. There we go. Now we got some blend happening. Get nice and pink. Okay, and let's pull that over here too. Go back in with the colors of... I could swear there was a little bit of green to some of the images that I've seen, but maybe I'm wrong. So I was hoping for a little bit of a green, a minty sort of color to match with this, but we'll see where we can go. Oops. My assignments, so don't worry about that. Not into my tea. Oh my god, Currie. Okay, no, don't put, oops, so much, too much water. Too much water, let's mush you around. There we are. Put some water to soak. Watercolor brush, probably shouldn't be using it for that, but whatever. There we go. Okay, Chronicle. Let's move you. Flip it. need the white for a bit. Let's take this part. The peels a little more. Here's that brush again. I just need a little bit more. I'm sorry, darling. I know you want your spot. Okay. There we are. Now we're doing this bottom part. That I don't want it quite that all centered, do I? No, I want it to move over a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Pretty even. Alright. Okay, where are we at now? Yay! Nice to just chill and draw. Alright, I feel like the cone needs to have some color to it. Where's my ochre? Do I have an ochre here? Good. Okay, so let's just put that in there for now, yeah. Where are my coronavirus images? Okay, I could swear there's some with some colors too. Color. Okay. Okay, I know that bit's red, but is there any way I can... Yeah, microscopic. Okay, here. This one's got a little bit of a green to it, but that's a totally different coloring than I had to begin with anyways. Like, okay, so some of them have like this stuff that's reddish in here. Oh shoot, I need to do something else to this one. Sorry, dog. I know. Here. There you go. Better? There you go. There you go, Poppy. You got a nice spot now. Okay. Hmm. Try that little. Oh, whoa. It's 2:38 already. Okay. Well. Yeah, time goes by really fast when you're actually working on something, so this whole thing needs to be like, I need to just stay in my studio for the entire pandemic. The entirety of the isolation period, and it'll be gone before I know it if I just stay down here and work the whole time. Holy boy. I barely got anything done. Okay. But I want to finish filling the green stuff in. And I want to fix that ice cream cone up a bit. So I have things I need to finish today before I can leave it without feeling like I've failed today in some way. Oh. Okay. Dog. I think my dog just tooted. He feels kind of comfortable over there, so. Okay, I don't think you needed to do that while we're down here, dog. Like, seriously. Okay, they're always so burgundy though. I don't think I'm going to leave it green. I think it'll go back to grayish, but I want hints of the green to show up in it. And it's got like little things inside of it. Those are like a little bit yellows too, so we'll go back in with those in a sec. Ow. There we go. Maybe you something else. Okay. A little bit of white. That's the color I want. A little yellow followed by a little bit of yellow. Oh, there's some oranges in those sections too. Let's see. Let's just turn it on down here because why not? Please, what else is turning out so far? Sort of. Okay, so we've got some blue shares in there too. I'm go for blue without already. A nice roll. Okay, so a little bit on there. We'll go into gray afterwards, but for now. Back in green. Back in green. Back green. Go back in green. Go back in green. Green. Now, go back to the cone. Since I've already started. Yep, paint's almost dry now. Okay. There we go. Cone, cone. I really want to go back into the virus for the reds, but I'm not sure that I need to right now. So I'm not going to. I want that to shape out a little bit so it makes more sense. This eraser is not clean enough, but maybe, just maybe, oh, I think the kids are getting a little excited upstairs. I was thinking I might go in with the brown too, because I do want this to be like an ultra shade color. A golden brown sort of color, not this really pasty yellow looking thing. But maybe the blacks could do that for me. Fiddle with it for a minute and then call her quits for today because I think it is late for a Friday to be working. You know what, let's go over this way too, and this way and this way, and a little more at the bottom. Let's go here. Okay, I need to move that. Okay, and okay. Mm. Alright, I think I'm out of here, guys. I think that's all I need to get done on this one today. Where I'm going to put a shadow. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for today. 2:58. I'm gonna do more on this one probably, but sign it anyways. One more white up there. Gonna have to spray this puppy soon. There should have been some oranges in there. Okay, let's call that quits for today then. Oh, stopping it. Okay. I'm out. I gotta get out of here. Otherwise I'll just keep working on it. Alright. And TGIF. See you Monday.